To get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. 20, 5. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 47 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back and forth 1st quarter of play. And now an audible here into something else. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. After one, a 1-point game. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14, Ravens 6. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Rolling to his right. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Now he's into the clear again. Now look out to the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game.
21, Ravens 12. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Buying time to his left. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Now Jackson on second down. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Wait, ready?
Running left, here's Mitchell. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On second down, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. 7 yards there and a first down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Jackson on first down. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
On second down, Jackson. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range all the way down to the 15 here. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Mahomes now on first down. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this to the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
186 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 57 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go.
They've got his man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards. 3 quarters in the books. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
It's now 3rd down.
In motion left, Bateman. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Arthur Mallett. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. There he goes left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Here's
2nd and
Jackson.
2.
They'll roll him out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here now, 3rd down. Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They come up, 1st and 10 here. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A handoff now for Pacheco. Accelerating, and off he goes. Inside the 10. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run here with Pacheco. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second down, goal to go. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Yo. Hey, report. Hey, come on.
Now Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And they turn the pick six into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Returning it, Justice Hill. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, yeah, we got more where that came from. Real quick.
Here's first down.
Go.
Here's Jackson. Into the hands of Beckham. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Throwing, Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Here's 2nd down. To throw again is Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.